Lunch. I did it.
I'm breaking down Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode by episode. Here's 99 details you missed in Season 2, Episode 2, Chocolate Milk.
I'll see you tomorrow.
We open with Terry taking a call from the doctor, showing his case has a sticker that I'm guessing is from Cagney and Lacey.
Couldn't help it over here. You going to the doctor? Everything okay?
The nameplates we saw last season have been moved to the side of each detective's desk, including this particularly askew one for Casey Cook. Part of Boyle's desk has been sacrificed to the precinct guards to bring back the kitchen table after its mysterious disappearance in the last episode, and Hitchcock is thoroughly inspecting this egg.
I'm getting a vasectomy.
Someone say vasectomy? I got snipped. No big deal, just numbs you out from trunk to skunk for a year.
This is later retconned, with his infertility instead being explained as a result of a particularly violent perp interaction.
It's not supposed to.
Trunk to skunk?
Hold it up.
Gina entering the conversation from here goes against where her desk is, but she can be seen there briefly a second ago, unsurprisingly on her phone.
You're gonna let some quack doctor just knife around down there?
Gina's eyes jump down there in the cuts.
You were blessed with a great power.
I don't need any more input.
Neither does your wife, I guess.
If the sergeant wants to chop off his penis, that is his choice.
Okay, this is getting a temporary counter like the Turkey Day versus Thanksgiving one.
I'm gonna start firing detectives.
And blanks.
This map section uses the same formatting as the Harlem one seen frequently throughout the first season, but of a new area just north of Central Park.
This is your last chance.
Surprisingly, Gina's phone case hasn't changed, despite her already going through 2 new ones in the first season. And I like just how visibly she thinks up this joke.
God, no need to be so testy.
Guess you won't be manning the tip line.
Now playing Scrotal Recall.
This is of course a reference to Total Recall, which Jake also referenced in the Pontiac Bandits.
Triple biddies.
I finally got around to making the Brooklyn Nine-Nine movie mentions watch list, so go check it out and let me know if there's any I missed. Hitchcock and Scully are cheersing their coffee.
Hey, Sarge, great news. Stabbing. Sorry, chocolate milk restaurant.
Seriously?
I couldn't find a chocolate milk exclusive Straunt in Brooklyn, but there is a milk bar on Vanderbilt Avenue.
I know, right?
Jake's hand jumps to his hip in the cuts. The room listings have been replaced with a certificate, finally confirming this is in fact a police department in case the subtle context clues hadn't already given that away. And these 2 extras disappear between cuts.
Jeffords and Peralta, Jake and Terry, chocolate and milk. I'm the chocolate and you're the milk because you're so full of protein. Don't be mad, just do the case.
Jake does alternate who gets mentioned first, unless he's soft-launching the idea that they take each other's last names.
Okay, but I have my vasectomy today.
Like Amy in the last episode, the audio quality becomes noticeably different in the reverse shots.
My neighbor is driving me because my wife's out of town with the girls.
Why don't I drive you?
I guess I didn't really think of you as that kind of friend.
Prior to this, Terry has called Jake a friend, and even said he loves him like one of his daughters, but neither of these directly contradict him only being a work friend.
Sarge, I'm every kind of friend. Phoebe, I'm Chandler, I'm Rachel, who's the dinosaur guy?
Ross, bro!
A few actors that appear in Brooklyn Nine-Nine have also made one-off appearances in Friends, most notably Chris Parnell, Jim Rash, and Craig Robinson.
I will be your friend chariot to the penis removal of the century.
The new NYPD commissioner is sending a deputy chief to every precinct to conduct a top-to-bottom evaluation.
What?
Rosa is holding the first Anthora Cup of the season. In case you're new around here, these blue coffee cups became a staple in the 60s following an influx of Greek-owned coffee shops across New York. There have been over 100 so far, but last episode marked the first where they were entirely absent, so it's good to see them back.
Are we gonna be graded?
Scale of 1 to 5.
They're just being weird using numbers instead of letters.
They aren't the only ones, as the UK school system uses a scale of 1 to 9 instead of A through F.
Yeah, they're being weird right now.
Santiago, when I greet the deputy chief, I want you there by my side. You are something of a teacher's pet.
The idiom teacher's pet has been used since the early 1900s, most notably by Booth Tarkington.
Our evaluation will be done by Deputy Chief Brandt. He was once my captain.
So he's our grand captain.
That is amazingly funny.
This establishing shot is flipped stock footage of 114 10th Avenue as found by nth pupil. It's not in the precinct, but it is 4 blocks over from the card shop in Fancy Broadgum. And spelling with exclusively consonants like this is called disembowelment, and I think that's pretty neat.
The guy stabs me in the back, like some kind of psycho wuss.
Duncan Traub is played by Moshe Kasher, who also appeared in The League, The Good Place, and most recently in The Pit.
The guy who did this to me is my business partner. He's still pissed at me because I banned him from my Straunt.
Not only is this similar to Boyle's shortening of costume to Schum, but it also reminds me of this clip.
By the way, if anyone joined the stream recently, calc stands for calculator. I'm just using slang.
Try this.
Oh! What's wrong with this chocolate milk?
Dark milk isn't chocolate milk. This is raw cow's milk.
Not being pasteurized means the milk in question is far more likely to contain parasites and bacteria while also having zero provable positive effect. Despite this, drinking it has become a trend because natural selection apparently has a sense of humor.
Okay, Sarge. Hate to be that kind of a friend, but let's go chop off that penis.
Where were you? This is chaos.
Despite over half a year passing, this calendar hasn't changed.
My sister was gonna go with me to an engagement party, but she had to cancel.
This is the second and final mention of Boyle's unnamed sister, as from now on he is treated as an only child.
Why are you going to your ex-wife's engagement party at all?
She and her fiance, Hercules, are also my landlords.
There are actually around 1,000 people alive today illegally named Hercules.
You could go with me.
Can't.
Rosa's file opens in the cuts.
I have a date tomorrow night.
I will figure something out. Maybe if I pay my neighbor Joanne, she'll ditch her wife for the night.
This is a surprisingly cogent plan, given
Boyle looks like a lesbian.
Hello, Raymond.
not to undercut one of my favorite characters' first scenes, but Scully is just laser focused on her butt for some reason.
Captain Wunch, good to see you.
Well, Wuntch's bars are mostly non-NYPD. Wunch doesn't have the WTC bar we've seen with most senior officers so far. This means she was mysteriously absent for the events of September 11th, and I'm not accusing anyone, I'm just asking questions.
But if you're here, who's guarding Hades?
This refers to the ancient Greek underworld and Cerberus, the three-headed dog that guards it.
It's Deputy Chief Wunch now.
Deputy Chief is the 7th highest rank in the NYPD, being 3 ranks above Captain.
What happened to Brand?
I find it funny that Amy is pearl-clutching without the L.
He retired and moved to Charleston to be closer to his...
Grand Captain.
That is amazingly...
Don't sweet-talk me, Holt.
There looks to be a uniformed officer as a target on the dartboard. My guess is Rosa didn't learn her lesson from the Officer Deepmore incident.
Let's...
This is stock footage of Denver Health Medical Center in Colorado, despite the chyron referring to the hospital in the actual precinct. All interior shots were actually filmed at the Goldblatt Medical Center in LA.
I'm so strong. He made me black.
He's on a lot of medication.
Dr. Martin's name is likely a reference to the bootmaker.
Your friend is so large that you needed a bigger saw to get through his dingus. We didn't have enough anesthesia on hand.
Vasectomies require local anesthetic that unfortunately wouldn't get Terry high and silly like this.
What do you think of Captain Holt?
Oh, he needs to smoke some weed.
Yes! Thank you, Dr. Penisoff.
Surprisingly, Penisov is kind of a recorded surname. This is not only the same establishing shot we saw in the Ebony Falcon, but it's at the same time, which feels intentional because funny number. Despite this, the interior shots were done on a new set.
Your head is so lost. Where do you keep your brains?
PJ's on, read you a story, checked under the bed for monsters.
Check again.
If you're familiar with the later seasons, you'll know Jake should be checking the closet instead.
I don't want the vasectomy. Promise me, tiny head. Promise me.
All right, I promise.
I'm not done with my testicles yet.
Jake's hands move down in the cuts.
I'm gonna let him see.
Gina is scrolling Twitter and making me desperately miss what this site used to look like.
Uh-oh, walk of shame. Same clothes as yesterday.
The walk of shame goes up the secret back stairway that is never directly shown.
I slept at the Sarge's. It was horrible.
I have my makeup vasectomy this afternoon, so what's...
I'm sorry, what possessed me? Last night you told me you didn't want...
No, I definitely won't. That was the drugs talking.
That man is about to make a huge mistake, re his vas deferens.
This is accurately the part of the male reproductive system that gets operated on during a vasectomy. I was surprised Gina knew the technical term for this, but then I remembered in the bet she mentioned her dad got his vasectomy on reverse. The bet, by the way, also being an episode featuring drugged up co-worker honesty.
As his friend, it's my job to stop him. Sorry, Terry turned my spine into a loose stack of pebbles.
These are actually called rock cairns, and they are used to mark hiking trails. Technically, Terry broke the law here, as erecting unauthorized ones can damage delicate ecosystems and is thus a criminal offense.
Violent crime has gone down by 0.3%, as you can see here.
Holt somehow missed the memo that the briefing now happens at the other end of the room.
Two-toned graphs?
In fairness to Holt, it's a singular graph, and the color is used to accentuate a sharp rise in murders, which I'm guessing he wouldn't want to draw attention to. Despite Wunch saying,
You think you can distract me from this precinct's problems with a flashy presentation?
she doesn't point out the actual statistic, so Holt's misdirection kind of worked here.
She's totally gonna flunk us, sus.
Like the orange rock in the last episode, the whiteboard matches Holt's positive attitude with the don't worry, be happy smiley face I pointed out in Old School.
We were doomed the minute she slithered into the precinct. It's funny. We had some good times.
This flashback has a few reused props.
Looks like stapler. I was up for a big promotion. She torpedoed me because... Madeline, would you care for a drink?
Holt's whiskey of choice is the Stafford Twinwood, which is a fictional brand seen in King of Queens, How I Met Your Mother, and Superstore.
I think we both know what I'm about to say.
I don't think we need to say anything.
Wunch's head moves down in the cuts.
I'm gay. She sabotaged my career because I refused to bed her.
Amy should empathize with Wunch here, as she did date many gay men in college.
He thinks I stabbed him?
The text reads, "You steaming pile of human fences."
I assume that was autocorrected from feces.
Autocorrect still does this if you skip the A. Alternately, he could just be bad at spelling, as he did spell dark milk without any vowels.
Get together every Monday and have a couple beers. There's a Pilates studio with a huge window across the street.
There are a handful of Pilates studios in the precinct, but they don't fit these criteria, meaning this guy is traveling a decent distance just to be a perv.
Took the subway home, got off at York Street around my house, puked on a statue.
York Street Station is in Brooklyn, but I couldn't see any statues near it on Street View. Honestly, wouldn't put it past this guy to just have thrown up on an actual person that was sitting too still.
Do some cop stuff, have a heart-to-heart about your vasectomy, cancel your vasectomy, laugh about the time you almost got a vasectomy.
Okay, Jake, whose team are you on here?
I'm worried about my vasectomy, man. When's the last time you had a carrot?
Well, it's my least favorite type of cake, so...
Cut it out, cake boy. You're making health insurance more expensive for everyone else.
On a smaller scale, Terry is technically correct, as a sample with exclusively healthy people would obviously have to claim less on health insurance. But on that wide of a scale, insurance companies are far more to blame for inflating costs. Also, NYPD officers get pretty much free healthcare anyway, so he's just making something up to get mad at.
Yeah, well, you know what else drives up premiums? Unwanted genital removal.
Like the interrogation room in Holt's office, the men's bathroom has received a makeover during Jake's absence.
I wasn't sure if you get my message.
Gina has the same case file open that we saw last season on a handful of monitors. My guess is it's something to do with Johnny Franzia. And she also has a new silver frog that is matching her levels of disbelief.
My ex-wife's throwing an engagement party this weekend, and I was wondering...
There's an outtake from this scene where Chelsea Peretti actually slaps Lo Truglio.
Oh, you going there?
I'm pretty sure they actually used the first half of it here, as unlike the other altercations we've seen, she definitely made contact.
Have you seen this man around Dark Mill?
These exterior shots were again done on the Paramount backlot, which is also home to Sal's, Gino's, and Vivian's apartments.
All I drank when I was a baby was chocolate milk. Don't get the operation, Sarge!
That's enough.
I've never seen this man before.
Dr. Mindel is the best couples counselor in the Park Slope area.
This is the same actual Brooklyn neighborhood that was the namesake for Terry's diets.
He's walking out, just like your father did.
Dr. Mindel is played by Emily Spivey, who is a writer on both Saturday Night Live and Parks and Recreation, and she fittingly has a series of therapy-related books.
Come on, don't be mad.
This guy in the blue cap walks by twice in the same direction.
We're not that kind of friend.
Not what kind of friends?
Friends.
There's an Anthora cup here that's desperately trying to hide from the counter.
You and I are work friends.
This extra changes gender in the cuts. Honestly, good for her.
Prepare to be physically overpowered by a friend.
Okay, this is the last extra detail for the moment, but this couple disappears behind Jake.
Cancel the appointment.
I'm pretty sure you can see the camera person's legs in this window's reflection.
You can't move. Concede defeat, sir.
This is the therapist's office, implying Terry has just been walking in circles, trying and failing to lose Jake.
Needless to say, I'm thoroughly underwhelmed.
I'm pretty sure Scully is taking Hitchcock's blood pressure here, which is an oddly cute bit of bonding for them.
I would have guessed constipated or chilly.
The letter of recommendation she wrote for you.
Where'd you get this?
I just went down to One Police Plaza.
This makes sense, as the actual One Police Plaza is only a 20-minute drive from the precinct, so it wouldn't surprise me if Amy went there and back on her lunch break.
You thought I cost you that promotion because you're gay?
What about the time you destroyed my personnel file while I was undercover?
Holt is an episode late for this to go on the title drop counter.
You embarrassed me in front of Derek Jeter.
You embarrassed yourself in front of Derek Jeter.
Not only does this tie to the last episode,
What do you know about a guy named Derek?
but it also contradicts both characters' later lack of sports knowledge.
Better file me under E for edgy.
Rosa should, at the very least, understand his unnecessary spin.
No need for the somersault.
Disagree.
And there's a new fire exit plan that does not match the floor layout of the precinct.
Why?
Rosa is correctly using a confidential paper disposal bin.
The theme of their party is "You're making me marry you."
Boyle's watch is at 6 p.m., despite Rosa's being set to 10 past 10.
I still don't have a date unless this sweet maze head has.
I think we both know it hasn't.
Gina's desk now has a dog bowl and this pig trophy. She's also painting her nails instead of working, but that shouldn't be a surprise at this point.
You somehow managed to sneak off to the hospital.
This extra in the pink shirt walks by twice in the same direction.
He said I was a work friend.
I had this sweater.
I'm the sweater.
No.
I'm gonna stop him.
You're just gonna let her fail us.
I'm sorry about your precious grade, Santiago.
Holt jumps to staring directly into your soul.
This isn't about you.
This isn't about you and you. Wunch failed the 9-0 and their captain was fired.
The 9-0 is an actual Brooklyn precinct, just one over from where the 9-9 is based.
I attempted to cajole her, but she rebuffed me.
This means to deceive or delude by flattery, and it's suspected to come from 1640s France as a mix of cajoler, meaning to chatter like a jay, and guéoler, meaning to entice into a cage. Knowing just how much Holt cares about etymology, he could intentionally be calling Wunch a big dumb bird.
I'm not a man of unlimited cajoling.
While we saw Holt be petty over at Glennock Parr, I'd argue this is his first time being downright sassy, which is a great aspect of his character.
Cajole up, Captain.
Holt seems silently impressed by Amy standing up to him for the first time, but that changes quickly in the cuts.
I'm just here to give you a ride home.
Thank you, microscope head.
Hey, a little bit of good news. Remember Gregory said he got off at the York Street station? I took the subway here and it's closed for construction.
Assuming Terry is at the Brooklyn Methodist branch of New York Presbyterian, Jake could have got the 2 train from Bergen to Hoyt, then the F train from J Street to the closest station at 7th Avenue. The latter is important, as the F train runs through York Street Station, and as a result would likely notify travelers of this maintenance. It's a tad convoluted, but the fact this plot point is in line with actual transit routes is pretty fun.
So what you're saying is, I stabbed him.
Good to see the drugs have brought back Scary Terry, who's here to say what regular Terry is thinking.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Going into this episode, I forgot how quickly they resolved the titular plotline, especially as it's the only actual case they work in this episode. I remember the writers talking about the balance of police work and shenanigans when it came to the Halloween episode, but this feels like the first instance of a case being sidelined this hard for the sake of the plot. I'm guessing some aspects were cut for time, as a behind-the-scenes photo shows Jake in interrogation, which we don't see in the final episode. He also has an Anthora cup, and a sign I'm going to assume is about Terry's nods.
You were right, I don't want the surgery, Tony Head!
Put down the scalpel and step away from my work friend's wiener tube!
This is the first of many problematic, bordering on actionable Boyle outfits.
Looking good, Boyle.
That's not a good sign.
Hey, Mon.
I find it funny that Rosa's aura causes all the uniforms to scatter.
I'm gonna spend a hellish evening in a Jamaican torture chamber with you. Here's what's about to happen.
Well, here's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna talk about your Medal of Valor, and I'm gonna make you look like a Jamaican god of rhythm.
Sebastian from Little Mermaid.
This is both the second Little Mermaid mention and yet another Boyle musical reference. I did start to counter for the latter, but when reviewing all of season 1, I decided it might not be worth keeping. I don't know, should I bring it back? Let me know in the comments. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. We recently hit 20k and it's made me giggle and kick my feet. If you subscribe right now, I'll come to your house and I'll give you a firm and reassuring handshake.
I'm gonna help you find a new apartment.
What is up with the incorrect title drops this episode? Like that one wasn't even in this season.
I'm gonna read you my toast in the car.
This speech isn't shown, but a behind-the-scenes photo shows there was a cutscene of the two in the Jamaican torture chamber.
I am a little vasectomy.
Really?
You made Terry get real with his genitals.
2.7, mediocre.
But enough for you to stick around.
This is the best job I've ever had.
Detective Sidney Brown walks behind Holt, despite not being in the corner just seconds prior.
This is for you.
An A.
Amy's watch is past 2, despite it apparently only being 10:04 a.m. And Casey Cook walks behind Gina's desk in the cuts.
Thank you.
I just talked to my wife. Everything's cool.
Did you tell her we slept together twice?
After kissing 5 guys in the last episode, big spooning Terry after couples therapy, and now this, my everyone is bisexual theory from the Q&A is starting to feel canon.
Now, eat your carrots.
No!
Come here.
No!
Despite Terry only force-feeding him 1 carrot, there are several in Jake's mouth after the cuts. Congratulations to All Things Cringe, Gus Bus Fuss Russ, Mountain Face 1, Maud Vidal and Goran, Hyperion, Finite Source, Pebbles and Claire V for joining the 6-month members. Make sure to talk your shit in the comments with that gold badge. A special thank you also to Certified Sweethearts, Booing Beats, Canadian the Great, and Mad Hatter, as well as a Neon Ant, Will M, and Becca Boob 32 for becoming members. You also hit 20,000 subscribers recently, which is, in the words I've written down, for real bonkers, holy moly, that's gonna leave a mark. The Food of the 9-9 video will be out when I get the chance, when I'm not working on this series right now. It's very exciting. I'm gonna eat coffee grounds, I'm gonna shit my pants probably, I'm gonna die a little bit. I'll see you all in 2 weeks for the debut of the Jimmy Jabs.
Not a doctor.
I gotta go see Goor's cow. Whoa, nice cow.